What is up, banding folks? Welcome back to the channel. Phil, my old friend Phil, who I've not seen in a fortnight.
Great game.
Yep. Why not, man? New game. Just coming up, that Fortnite.
For those gamers who really like unheard of titles that no one's really playing.
Really obscure games like Fortnite.
Yeah, I would check out a game like Fortnite.
We're kind of gaming hipsters. We play Fortnite. We play Call of Duty. We get the Nicki Minaj skin. We get the Sabrina Carpenter skin. We goon. So, Phil, I thought we would check in with the band Synestia. I think that's how you say it. Synestia. It's hard to pronounce. To jog your memory, in case you don't remember, Synestia is the band that Disembodied Tyrant collaborated on the Poetic Edda. We have our reaction on this channel if you want to see how we reacted to that. Spoiler, we thought it was nuts. It's pretty crazy. So we get pretty excited whenever, I guess at this point, either of these artists drop anything. And it just so happens they drop something together. So we love to see that. They have a brand new track out featuring Blake Mullins called The Mourning Star. So yeah, knowing these guys, this is going to be absolutely insane. We're probably going to hear some weird noises, some pretty crazy post-processing stuff. Yeah, I'm excited to see what extreme they push this to and which direction. So
Blake Mullins is always elevating deathcore. He's always pushing the genre to new levels. I'm always curious to see where this is gonna go. It's not just like your regular Job for a Boy, Lorna Shore song. There's always some sort of element to it that just sounds like you're listening to something new for the very first time. As to how you like to put it, it often sounds like buildings are falling. I'm looking forward to this too. Is this going to be Crusher? And is this coming off a release that we know of?
My guess would be probably, because it does look like just from the thumbnail and the few seconds I've seen of this, it does look like there's a decent amount of production put into this video. So yeah, hopefully we're getting, a big old haunch of meat to chew on with this band, because I love getting long projects from listening to the Poetic Edda was so fun, because at that point we had already started to understand what Disembodied Tyrant was. We got with the Malfeasian with our first reaction, our jaws were on the floor, we were just totally blown away at this new sonic experience we were having. So when we went into the Poetic Edda, I think that some of the surprise factor was kind of gone, but it was still just so well crafted. I love the symphony layers that they like to use. And I don't know if we've ever checked out a Synestia song just by itself. I think we have, but I don't know if we've ever done it on the channel. But I guess we're not really doing that here anyways, because Blake will be there. So let's just run him blind. God, hard to pause. Another song that's just like so hard to pause because like every part is just so interesting as it's coming up. This is like what I expected, but it's hard to quantify what to expect with a band like this. Whatever, like Synestia, sorry for saying that wrong, or I'm saying that wrong, and Disembodied Tyrant, whatever this genre is that they're clearly both doing, you know what I mean? They're this like, they sound very similar in what they're trying to accomplish here, whatever this new sort of like hyper processed, super affected out, super extreme, like blackened death metal is. It's super interesting. This video is like hard to see. Like I didn't think I set the quality. I was like getting worried. I like kept checking the quality because this is like maybe intentionally blurry. Their vocalist looks like some yoked like Harm's Way ass dude. I don't know if I saw the old vocalist, but I pictured like a long haired like sort of like just like typical metal dude, I guess, you know what I mean? Instead we just have this like frat looking guy just brilliant. The vocal performance here, like just on so many different levels, is like hard to even talk about because there's so many different vocal expressions and so many different tones and so much of it's being processed and being played with. Like, God, it's hard to talk about a band like this because so much has happened in 2 minutes. Like, I don't even know how to like speak about what I can't take notes on this much happening.
I just wanted to speak to what you were talking about, a bit of that production, that super clean, that kind of this new era of deathcore we're getting to. It's kind of like what hyper pop is to like pop, right? Like
that's a great comparison.
Like it's just energy fueled, like, but it's still not like, because there's some bands that kind of do incorporate that. There's a band called Omerta that's kind of like a hyper power violence band. Okay, but this is like very much so more like very just fueled to be like the most extreme metal. Like, where do we go from here? Which is like, that's what I think of when I hear this stuff. Like, if I were to hear this in my teenage years, like when I was just discovering deathcore, this would blow my mind. This would like straight up, I would not have a head together anymore, Scanner style. It would be in pieces. It's just so incredibly fast. Those double kicks are not even human anymore. They're machine guns. And then like the gremlin vocals and the breeze. It's crazy. And also, I feel like we have to think a band like Korn, because at some points we're getting that and I feel like we could trace it back to something like Korn. Like, sure, there's some deathcore bands. Muir was doing a bit of that. Attila is known for doing that. But like Korn kind of even done like the right back to Freak on a Leash kind of thing. So yeah, this is a lot of cool stuff is happening here. You can feel that there's paying tribute to the genre while also expanding on it. Blake Mullins just seems to know how to. He is like the deathcore Mozart.
Well, and I don't even. This isn't him yet. This is just them. This is Synestia. Yeah, I don't know.
Gotten yet? Okay.
I don't think so. I think we'll see his beautiful little bald head pop up, and we'll but obviously, clearly, it's I guess we don't know. It's like a chicken and egg situation, right? With Synestia and Disembodied Tyrant. We're not sure. Like, I'm not sure exactly how that works, but they clearly have a very close writing relationship. They're clearly writing very much in the same vein. If there wasn't a close relationship between these bands, someone was clearly copying someone's homework. Like, this sounds very similar, right? But yeah, and I just like I want to just bring up too, like the guitars and the way that they place these like symphonic elements, just a touch of a volume underneath them. They give them this big, massive presence. It makes everything feel so symphonic, but the symphonic elements aren't in your face. It's this quieter layer sort of being playing around in the background. It's really cool. And then they just take you on this whirlwind of speed that turns into just slow, processed sludge. Like, it's... It's hard to quantify what this is, but it's exciting. It gets me really excited. Oh, I think we're about to get our boy. I got to talk about those drum patterns that we just heard in the last like 40 seconds. Like, oh my God, the kick is being played with in such an interesting way to like texture in and just pepper out like moments of intensity just out of nowhere. Like it's this is so fun to listen to. Like, and I gotta hear how a band like this does this live. I know there's going to be tons of automation happening on the back end, but like I just love to hear this pulled off live, like just loud as fuck. Like, oh my God. Oh, pitching it down like that was so gross.
Yeah, that was heavy. That kind of reminded me, the way that we were doing that breakdown at the end there reminded me of something like Code Orange often does that, where it's like they like to cut the music off like and then start it again. It's really cool. I'm giving like Whitechapel meets Code Orange, which is great. And you know what? I was thinking while we were watching this video, and I don't think anyone would dispute, unless there's something out there that I'm ignorant towards, but this has to be the hardest vocals in any genre.
No, like, this is this guy especially too. Like I'm very impressed with like Blake. You know what I mean? And like, keep in mind, Blake is like playing guitar while he's like doing these vocals apparently live too. But this guy, this is a whole different beast. Like the speed and then the slowing down and the tone switching, and like it's so hard to imagine keeping up the stamina to do a set like this. Like it's completely unbelievable. Like it's and even in the way he writes is very, like, it is very easy in heavy music to do like the same sort of 7 or 8 flows. You know what I mean? Just kind of ride the guitar, ride the bass, pocket yourself in. No, he's in there doing little triplets out of nowhere. They're holding stuff. It's one of the things, and you can really feel it in the way that they do the vocals here, and the way that everything is obviously like being like edited after to get it to lock in exactly this sort of noise. This is the most evil, heavy sounding shit I've ever heard. But you know they are in there like laughing and having fun while they're putting this together. Yeah, they're just like, yo, sure. Listen to what the fuck we just did. Like,
yeah. Like, I want to add someone horking a loogie right here.
Yeah, there's no way they're not smiling and like giggling with their feet up by the end of like putting out a song like this.
You got
like I'd be clicking my heels and like laughing my ass off. I'd be like, oh, we wrote like the scariest sounding shit ever. It's absolutely bonkers. Oh my God, I love just any chance we get to hear either of these bands do something right now. Like, we say it every time we watch, but this is the most exciting heavy band going right now, period.
Top of the game.
The gimmick's not getting old for me. Like, I like hearing them like get in there and twist and do these hard cuts and really experiment with like the post-processing aspect of writing music. Like, and I think that maybe is, you know, the next sort of level for heavy music. We've kind of seen it with newer bands, with like Psycho Frame and like bands like that. There are bands that really like enhance their music with like the post effects and like what's happening after the guys with the guitars and the drums have recorded everything. Like, someone's getting in there and having fun and doing cuts and adding in extra layers and stuff. And I think that like I don't know. I think it's one of those things that's been taboo in black metal and in death metal for so long. Everyone wants to sound traditional, and it's so refreshing to hear someone just be like, no, fuck it, and just go the exact opposite end. Like, it's more exciting. Like, I love when a band can stick traditional. I love when bands pay homage to, you know, the greats of the past and, like, the bands that, like, inspired them or just inspired the genre that they enjoy. But I really fuck with this. I really like guys just going in and being like, yeah, we understand that a bunch of this is edited and post-processed, and, like, we're going to have to automate it live. We're going to have to play to a track. Who cares? We are giving you guys a new level of heaviness. It's completely, it's like unexplored territory. And it takes some bells and whistles to do this, but those bells and whistles are making a genre that I didn't think could really... we said this when we listened to the Malthusian. I didn't think that I was ever going to hear a deathcore song again and be like, holy shit, what's going on? Like, it's so cool. I love it. I love it. I could go on forever, so I'm just going to shut up. This is so good.
What they're doing is they're just obviously pushing the barrier, and it feels like I'm listening to deathcore for the first time again with what they're doing, and it's exciting, and they're obviously have to be having fun with this. There's no way there's not. So I mean, what's there not to enjoy about this? This is the most extreme version of deathcore happening in the game. These are the top dogs, highest production, and the way that we're doing, like, getting in there nitty gritty with the production just begs the question: how is this going to be pulled off live? Is it good? Is it bad? Let us know in the comments. Have you seen Blake Mullins? Have you seen Synestia? Have you seen
any other bands that might be doing this?
Yeah.
Like, let us know, please.
Was it good? Is it phoned in? Let us know. I'd love to hear what you think. All right, there you have it, folks. That was our reaction to Synestia, the Mourning Star. What did you think? Leave it all down below in the comments. If you aren't already, subscribe to the channel. That helps us out a bunch. It helps the algorithm. It feeds the machine. It turns the gears. Follow us on all our social media platforms. That's just at bandecolks, BANDECDOTES. If you missed that, just copy paste the name of this channel. That's how you got here. That's where all our updates and clips are there. So follow us there for all of our info.
I forgot it is time to thank our members, but I never forget how much I love our members, all right?
That's right.
That's right. So we are starting with my freaking guy, the high pie guy in the sky. Don't ask why. It's Ty. What is up? For real. Thank you for being a member of the channel. Next up, we got the boss of the channel. He's actually, he owns it now. That's how it works. If you're a member for I forgot how long he's been a member. I love you. It's Aaron. It's Aaron. Oh, we love you, buddy. Thank you so much for being a member. You are the absolute best. We love you guys. We love you specifically, and you guys. So, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And of course, I said, that's fine. The first guy to do the damn thing for real. A real pioneer in his field. The first guy to go on this large website where I think people upload like 1,600 minutes a second. And he said, I'm going to give my money to these two bozos.
That's us.
That's us. And he, I haven't done this in a bit. And he is our boy Chicken Cacciatore. He's more Chicken Cacciatore. It's a meal that you don't know exists if you're under 35. That's how it works. When I was a kid, I think old people did this to me, but when I was a kid, I thought Chicken Cacciatore was like the finest dining possible.
Okay, yeah.
Like, if you were eating Chicken Cacciatore, like, you got bucks. You were loaded, brother. And then I found out it's just something that old people eat that doesn't exist anymore. And that's you. So thank you very much for being a member of the channel. More soy sauce. We love you so much. First guy to come in here, give us money, see something good happen in here. if you would like to be thanked like this at the end of our videos, you can hit the join button. You can join those three beautiful gentlemen, and you can give us $2 a month. And we're going to use that to sustain the channel and perhaps even upgrade it beyond your wildest possible dreams. You'll never be able to even believe it. We'll be streaming in 8K. We'll have 9 mics. I'll have 8 shots, overhead shots, back shots. Whoa.
Back shot.
I mean to say that.